I'm Crosbie Lorimer here on Constitution Dock in Hobart. It's a warm and sunny afternoon here with light to moderate nor'westerlies, but some 350 nautical miles north of here, the light and variable conditions are really setting up a battle royal at the front end of the fleet. Wild Oats 11 is some 4 nautical miles ahead of Comanche, well east of the Rum Line and into Bass Strait. Some further 40 nautical miles to the north and closer to the coast, Rio and Ragamuffin are looking to make up ground. But with those light and variable conditions, it's beginning to become clear there's a distinct possibility that the overall handicap winners may come from those boats in the 40 to 60 foot range. So we took the opportunity yesterday to go around the docks and speak to some of the navigators, tacticians and skippers of those boats and get their take on the race ahead, what they thought the weather would be like, where they wanted to be on the course after that first day, and maybe who they thought were going to be up for the overall handicap win.
The interesting thing is the weather models have all lined up. We're obviously going to get a southerly for the first 15 hours or whatever. And it depends on how far down the coast the boats get before they drop into the high pressure and the lighter winds. And who can just poke through that will do well. So that'll be the interesting thing, whether it's going to favour the big boats who get through it very quickly and then get enough on the rest of the fleet, or whether it's going to be the tail enders that look like they might have a spinnaker run once they get through this southerly. So, it's going to be interesting. 50 to 60 footers is about my guess. So, there's some good fast boats in that group from Victoire at 50 foot, I suppose, through to Ichiban up there at 60, 61 foot or whatever it is. It's very, very close in that mob, I think.
Pretty good if it stays true. I think the next obstacle will be getting through the light spot down past Montague, whether you go out or whether you go in. And then I think the next sort of 30, 40 hours looks great for us. It's building northerly. Broad reaching is what we really like. And if we can get sort of 20 knots plus, that would suit us.
We'll get light tomorrow, which isn't going to be too pleasant. But after that, it's building northerlies, which will suit us, and we'll be certainly flying down the through Bass Strait, Tasmanian coast.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough race to pick. You've got to be in the right spot at the right time, for sure. For us, it's a matter of getting south to that point quick enough. We think we can do it. Hopefully we can. I think it's a lottery. I read one of the forecasts this morning said the middle-sized boats have got no chance, so I reckon that gives us every hope.
We're one amongst 10 boats, I think, that have got a nice forecast, and there's a lot that's going to come down to tomorrow morning and crossing the ridge axis, and someone 100 metres away can get some breeze and go, but that might be us. So the good thing is it's really wide open, I think.
It will just be try and get as south as you can. Don't be too far off the coast when the breeze gets a bit lighter, because there will be a pressure band inshore, so we'll be looking for that as well.
This is a very light boat. The TP52s only weigh about 7,500 kilos. So the big issue for us, and it is the race, how do we all deal with the soft patch tomorrow morning? And that is the race. Look, honestly, I think for the 50-footers it isn't a lottery. I think we have to be in. If we get out chasing the current, I think that soft patch is simply going to run right over the top of us. The 100-footers will be out there. No, we'll be on the bricks. There's also a couple of knots of current on the bricks. There's an eddy going south down near Jarvis Bay. And I've got no doubt you'll see the really fast 50-footers all crammed together within 5 miles of the rocks as we hit the Victorian coastline. Whichever of us 50-odd footers cracks through that soft patch first, we will get into northerly flow in Bass Strait. And these boats in, say, 20-25 knots of northerly, we will be doing 20-25 knots of boat speed. And that is our only hope, because otherwise the 40-footers are going to come home hard and fast. We'll be sitting in the dock by then. We've got to get across Bass Strait. We've got to get down the coast of Tasmania, and we've literally got to average something close to 18 knots to shake off those darn smaller boats behind us. To be quite honest with you, I think we're always a chance. We're a well-sailed boat, but I got to say to you, if I was betting my life savings, which I'm very careful with, if I was betting my life savings, mate, no, it's on a smaller boat like Wild Rose. Every time I see Hicko, he's got a smile this big, and it drives me absolutely nutto. With any luck, he'll find a soft patch that the rest of us don't find, and then I can laugh at him.